Hey guys, Andy McCloy here with video number 5. Today we are going to share with you how to perform a proper plank. The plank has many different variations. Today we're going to show you 3 of them that we use most commonly. I'm going to bring in Jackie Carr real quick. Jackie is going to set up in our level 1 plank progression. She's going to start with her knees underneath of her hips, her elbows right underneath of her shoulder, and her hands independent of each other. One thing that we have to focus on throughout the entire plank is the maintenance of neutral spine. One of the most common things that we see, no matter what variation of the plank that you're doing, is somebody loses neutral spine and falls into this position. So I'm going to have Jackie just drop down here. Too much of an arch here is not a good thing. That's not what we want. So what we're going to ask her to do is think about tucking her hips underneath of her and bringing her ribs closer to her belly button. From here, we've got a nice neutral spine. She's also packing her neck or keeping it in neutral by drawing it backwards. She's also making sure that she's pushing into the ground here and not collapsing. Show them what collapse looks like. We don't want to fall here or here. So by driving into the ground and by making sure that we're tucking and dropping our ribs, we get into a nice neutral position. If somebody can manage this position, we then have them simply just move their knees back a couple inches to increase the lever. Again, we've got to focus on neutral spine, staying tucked, making sure that we're not collapsing here. Your neck, your shoulder blades, and this area here are your areas of vulnerability. They're the areas where your body's constantly wanting to take the path of least resistance. So you've got to manage that the entire time. To progress a little bit further, I'm just going to have her straighten one leg at a time and lock it nice and tight. So we're locking our quads. We're squeezing our glutes, which will help keep your hips in the right position. We're bracing our abdominals as if somebody were going to punch us. We're slightly pushing somebody's imaginary hand to the ceiling above, and we're drawing our chin back or packing our neck. If you can hold a solid plank like this for over a minute or 2, you should move on to what we call the RKC plank. When I say go, Jackie is going to tense every muscle in her body. This adds a radiation and more tension to the plank and makes it a more advanced exercise. Ready? And go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and you're down. Very good. She was squeezing everything from her fists to her biceps to her abs, and that really increases the difficulty of this exercise. There's one thing that we did not go over that I want to finish with. It's one more positioning fall. Jackie's going to set back up. When most people try this RKC plank, one thing that they do is they overly round their back. So somebody will try to really clamp down and round up really high into this position. Okay, so we want to make sure that we stay down and we stay in neutral and not overly round or flex our back either. Very good. Thank you. That concludes this 5-part video series of the 5 foundational exercises that we teach here at BCI. If you have any other questions and want to learn anything else, please drop us a comment and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for your time.